The fiercest MMA show on network television, Strikeforce on NBC, explodes into your living room every Saturday night with some of the most exciting MMA fighters in the world, including Kung Lee, Frank Shamrock, Josh Thompson, Gilbert Melendez, and more. Check your local listings for showtime in your area. For more details, hit strikeforce.com. First round.
Yeah, right here you can see him. He's the whole fight. Joe's been just kind of bouncing around, throwing his jab, throwing a right hand. But he wants to now. Misaki's thinking about the punch. Joe changed it up on him, and he threw a good head kick, caught him right in the neck, just a little bit away from landing that thing. If he would have followed all the way through, he would have knocked him down with that kick. What kick? We're going to see a little different this time, dude. I think you're going to see Misaki. Misaki's going to push the pace in this round, I believe. I think he's seen what Joe could do. He caught that head kick. He doesn't want to stay out too long because Joe's starting to get his range on him. So Misaki's going to have to press forward and do something quickly, as you see right now, because Joe is finding his range. He got that head kick in, just missed that that left hand. So I think now Misaki's going to push this fight a little bit more, maybe even get a clinch, get to the ground.
Joe's talking about this being his last fight at 185 unless he can get a big money fight. He wants to go down to 170. He'd love to get Kung Lee, he says, at 185.
Yeah, you know, that's careful what you wish for. Man. Kung Lee is just right now is just a phenomenal fighter. Not taking it from Joe, but Kung Lee just seems to be on top of his game.
Misaki now being a little more active, pushing Riggs back, landing the shots to the body.
Yeah, this is where Joe can actually capitalize. If he gets Misaki being a little more aggressive, he might be able to get some of those punches to land. Because Joe right now is more of a counter fighter. He did land that head kick at the end of that first round. So that's got to be weighing on Misaki's mind right now. How long does he want to stay up before Joe does catch him, or does he want to work the clinch, or does he want to be more aggressive with his hands and get to the clinch?
Misaki has not done anything to indicate he's going to take this fight to the ground either.
A lot of it has to do with the respect of Joe's hands, that he does have some power. And, you know, he has that reputation of hitting hard, so Misaki doesn't want to go in there and get caught in this fight. Like right there, he hit him with the body, but then Joe caught him with the right hook. Would be the left hook.
Riggs trying to get active, trying to get his distance, but again, Misaki's so quick. He loves to move around the ring. He's a tough fighter to hit.
He very much is, but Joe has landed shots. He hit him with that left hook when Misaki hit him with that body shot, so he's countering very well.
In the exchanges, yeah, he does well, but Misaki's not coming in consistently enough for Joe to get any damage.
There it is, right there.
Look at that.
There it is right there. See, and that's what Misaki...
Oh, what a right hand by Misaki. Riggs in trouble. Misaki non-stop barrage.
Wow. Right back again. I mean, Joe hurt him.
And that's going to be it. Josh Rosendahl steps in and stops this fight in the second round. A stunning turnaround. Riggs was covering up, and he is upset that this fight is over.
Yeah, I don't know about that stoppage, because his hands were up and defending his face. It wasn't laying flat out, and none of those punches were landing. And they allowed Misaki, when he got knocked down, to get back up. And then Joe went down. In the MMA rules, if a guy goes down and he's not defending himself properly, then they stop the fight. But it looked to me like in that when he got knocked down, that Joe's hands were up and he were defending himself.
Which is what he's indicating right now to referee Josh Rosenthal. Let's take a look at it.
And if he goes down and he flat goes onto his back and he doesn't have his hands up, then I could see that. Joe landed a shot there and knocked him down. Right there was a good punch, but look, right here, Joe's moving. He rolls over. His hands are up. None of those punches are landing. None of them are landing. He's defending himself. None of them are landing.
Another look at it.
Ooh, nice punch.
It was a great punch by Misaki.
But he's moving, and as long as he's not getting caught flush with punches and his hands are not down by his side, you can't stop the fight. How many times have you seen this happen in a fight right here, and it's nothing?
In the middle of a fight, yeah, absolutely. Riggs seemed to regain his senses rather quickly, and he is up and he's fine. He's talking to anyone who will listen to him. But Misaki has been given a second-round knockout over Joe Diesel Riggs. A rare knockout on the record of Kazuo Misaki.
Yeah, it was, but again, I know, you understand this, man, and I have a hard time as a fighter when I'm in there and this happens, but you got to look at it that no one's in there trying to screw you over. This referee wasn't in there trying to go one side or the other.
You're right.
He saw a bad shot. He thought he was hurt. He went in and stopped it. He thought it was the best interest of the fighter.
We have a time of 2 minutes, 29 seconds in round number 2. Our referee in charge, Josh Rosenthal, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, the Grabaka Hitman, Kazuo Misaki.
So Misaki with the knockout on Joe Diesel Riggs. Misaki now 21-8-2, now with 4 knockouts, and that will be an impressive mark on his record to be KOing Joe Diesel Riggs. So we're going to take a break from the Playboy Mansion in Beverly Hills, and we will wrap up our night of fights. Strikeforce at the Mansion 2 returns in just a moment.